Join my fight!
Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today I want to walk you guys through some Rogue Mage 2v2, except this time from the Rogue point of view. So this will be very interesting to go ahead and jump in on my Rogue, where you guys have seen a dozen videos of me walking through how you're supposed to play as a Mage. This time I'm going to play the same composition, but from the side of the Rogue. So first things first, I want to do a spec breakdown. I might be doing a full-length Rogue guide in the future, talking about like full-length with talents, PvP, talent stat priority, gearing, rotations, all that kind of stuff. If you guys want to see that, let me know. That's something I could definitely work on. But for Rogue Mage 2v2, mainly what I've been playing, guys, we have gotten to almost 2,300 playing Rogue Mage 2s on Rogue point of view as well. This is the spec and honor talent breakdown. I'm going to find weakness for more burst, subterfuge for a bit more control, and the longer shadow dances during the goes. Mark for death, because it's only a 30-second cooldown now, and you can really use that to your advantage with the Mark for death kidneys. Soothing darkness to actually survive a little bit longer in Rogue Mage 2s, sit in stealth, recuperate, or shadow dance to recuperate that life. Prey on the weak for 10% more damage. It's only 5% of PvP, but a bit more burst for yourself. And your teammate. It's from all sources. You're really bursting hard with Prey in the Weak. Dark Shadow, even though it's nerfed to 15% in PvP, a good amount of increased damage from Dark Shadow, and Master of Shadows for that extra energy regeneration. Playing with Trinket, always. Cold Blood, always. Shadowy Duel, always. This is an interesting one, because Shadowy Duel is not something that I initially thought would be very good, but I'll show you guys why in this video, but using it as an extra way to CC when you have no DRs for Poly, Sap, Blind, Kidney, anything, boom, throw out the Shadowy Duel. It'll help you reset those DRs. It'll help you live longer. It'll help you CC. Shadowy Duel is an amazing talent for Rogue Mage 2s. Always lock it in. And Smoke Bomb, same thing. Being able to Smoke Bomb the kill target when the healer's too far to actually get the Kidney in the Sheep or to get that Blind. Boom, Kidney Bomb, go for the kill. So this is the talent breakdown. Let's go ahead and jump into the game. Alright guys, here we are in the Grand Arena playing some Rogue Mage 2s from the Rogue point of view. We're fighting Resto Druid, Windwalker, and I kind of want to walk you guys through this very slowly, and we'll continue the series with Rogue Mage and kind of how to deal with certain compositions, because things can get very technical, but at the same time, you know, if you mess up any little thing, then you throw away the win, but if you play, you know, very specifically, then you can actually grab that win. So first things first, we're having, so normally it's funny, normally I'm this guy over here, right, the Mage, and normally my Rogue, Mage, generally is going to do this from the other point of view, so it's really cool we can see the other point of view right here. So pretend this is just me on the other side. I'm playing with my friend Pigboy, another rank 1 Mage, very good player. So we sap the Windwalker, right, we're normally sapping the guy that we want to open on, so that we can have the Fire Mage cast the Greater Pyroblast. I am not opening too soon into this, but at the same time, the things I'm focusing on are, if the Druid comes out, I want to blind him or kidney shot the Druid so we can follow up CC, and then open up onto the Windwalker with Cheap Shot and a Smoke Bomb, or a Cheap Shot and some CC on the Druid. Right away, our rotation, guys, the very basic sub-rotation is that you want to stun the target first. So if you press Cheap Shot and they Trinket, your next button is going to be Cheap Shot, right? It's a priority list. Make sure they're stunned. Make sure there's Nightblade up. If you have 5 combo points, Eviscerate. If you don't, then Shadow Strike. That's the priority list for sub-rotation. Stun, Nightblade, Eviscerate, if you have 5 combo points, and then Shadow Strike. Boom. Very basic, right? And then you want to throw things like Cold Blood, Shadow Dance, and Symbols, and Shadow Blades in there if you want to do a larger go than that. So we're going to play this. First sap comes out. We'll do the second sap coming out here, and then we pop the Shadow Blades. I think, if I remember this correctly, I actually have probably a bad Smoke Bomb. So I Smoke Bomb here and then Blind. The reason I use both, and I actually don't like this, the reason I use both is if the Druid Trinkets, then we can go for a sap on the Trinket or a Kidney before he runs in, and then follow up the CC and continue a nice big go, even if he Trinkets. I like the reasonings there, but I still don't think it's a great Blind and Bomb. I think I'd rather just not Bomb there, go for the Blind instead. I think the reason I did Bomb too is like right before, so I Cheap Shot, Bomb. Yeah, the Druid just opened, so I really probably should have saved the Bomb, but we sprint out, get the Blind, we Cheap Shot, Nightblade, and then we get Leg Swept, and we re-Cheap Shot, and he Trinket Karmas me. So in this situation, We want to wait till there's 4 seconds left or 5 seconds left of Karma, and we can Cloak Vanish, and we'll be clean in Stealth because that Karma dot is actually not going to break us out. We got the Trinket Karma. That's great. We have a little bit of Dance left, so we can go for a Dance Sap here on the Druid if the Ring of Frost from my Mage doesn't land. If the Ring of Frost does land, obviously we'll let the Ring land and, you know, not go for that sap. Now, we can break through the Karma if we wanted. There's a Greater Pyroblast in the air. I still have Cold Blood. I still have Maledict Trinket. I still have a ton of damage. I have Mark for Death as well. So we could actually break the Karma, get more defensives like the Druid's Trinket, like maybe a Diffuse from the Monk, or some type of wall from the Monk as well. So we'll go ahead and play this and see what actually ends up happening here. Throw out 3 stuns onto the Monk. The Karma does break, and we are going to, we can Cloak Vanish and go for some babysitting here on the Druid. So I call it babysitting when I'm just in stealth, making sure that the Druid doesn't move, and I'm actually not opening at all, right? The Monk's at 24% life, right? We got Diffuse, we got Trinket, we got Karma. This is great. The downside is the Druid still has Trinket, and even though we blind Sap, or blind Ring Sap, he still has that Trinket. So we have, what do we have? We have a Quarter Sap, we have a Kidney Shot, and we have that Duel, and then we can go back on the Monk because the stun will be off of that. So we'll see what we do here. We're just sitting in stealth, babysitting. By the way, Touch of Death doesn't proc when you're in stealth, so I'm at 50% health. Touch of Death goes off, doesn't actually hurt me at all. So we're going to go for the 3 saps onto the Druid. The counterspell comes out. My Mage is chasing down the Windwalker. 6 seconds left on the finishing turn. We Kidney the Druid. He Trinkets, and we immediately duel. Right? Trinket, immediately duel the Trinket. And this is why duel is so good. He's already on Stun DR. He's already on Sheep and Sap DR. And he's, you know, we've already used Blind. And if we rewind the clip, we Kidney. We wait for the Trinket. Trinkets, boom, duel instantly. That means we essentially CC'd the Druid's Trinket, right? So now they have no Trinkets. They have nothing to go off of right now. The Monk is still 20% life. Off of Stun DR in 4 seconds, guess what? We have Shadow Duel for 5 seconds. As soon as that duel ends, we're going to be able to stun the Monk and go for the kill. Or we could wait another 20 seconds, Kidney the Druid, stun the Monk, and kill him 100-0. Either way is going to work. But regardless, that super long CC chain is really what's allowing this composition to work in the first place. So we're going to play the clip. Stun comes out. Shadowy Duel is about to end here. We're actually running away, going for that re-stealth. The Monk is still very low. He has Skin, or Iron Bark, and Hot. So we could go for the kill, or we could wait another 9 or 8 more seconds, CC the Druid with a stun into a Polymorph, or a Dragon's Breath into a Polymorph, or a Kidney Shot into a Polymorph, and then open up on the Monk for that kill. Go ahead and see what we do here. We step to the Mage and get that re-stealth, or doing our best. So this is, I'm actually going to replay this back. The Monk is coming to me. I don't have a healer. I have no Trinket. I have no Vanish. I have no Evasion. I have no Cloak. I'm dead, right? If the Monk gets to me, gets Mirror Images, Fist of Fury, like, I'm just gonna die. I have no buttons to press. I don't have Vial. I have 0 buttons. Like, if you look at my, look how many things are on cooldown here. Literally every button to press is on cooldown. The only thing I have is 2 steps. I see him coming. Stealth breaks. If he gets to me, we're going to die. He has Skin. Monk's not going to die with Skin up, right? We party step to my Mage who's playing 40 yards away. Boom, step to him. We run away and get that re-stealth. This re-stealth really, really, really allowed us to actually get some stuff done here. Couple things I'm noticing. 1, Druid's in stealth, which means we can maybe go for a sap on him. 2, Moonfire's up for 1 more second. It's going to break us out of stealth once more. And then we can get that clean re-stealth. 3, Monk is out of combat, so we can get the sap on the Monk, Greater Pyro on the Monk, and basically restart this game from scratch if we sap the Monk and open on him. This time they have no Trinkets, no Karma. Actually, Karma might be coming up pretty soon, but no Trinkets. There's the Druid. We just saw him. Didn't quite get the sap. There's the sap on the Monk. Boom. Game's restarted, right? This is like a complete restarted game. Same opener. Greater Pyroblast for my Mage. Boom, sap on the Monk. This is exactly what you guys want to aim for. Get the cooldowns, reset, get more cooldowns, reset, third go, completely just resap the guy if you can, or sheep the guy if you can, and then cast a Greater Pyro. Like, this is perfect. We're going to switch the sap over, cheap shot. Now, switching the sap is a bit risky. If I switch the sap and the Monk is on top of it, and he did a port, now he's out of line of sight. What I could have done instead of sapping the Druid there was Mark for Death, Kidney the Druid, and then, we would follow with a Ring of Frost or a sap, and then cheap shot the Monk, because then the sap would not have broken. It worked out, but not the cleanest play to switch the sap like that, because it can backfire if the Monk ports. We did get the sap switch. We did get the cheap shots onto the monk before he got the port. Greater Pyroblast coming in. We have 2 dance charges. We have symbols, and we have Mark for Death, and we have saps coming out on the Druid. This is great. Cheap shot once, eviscerate. Cheap shot twice, more damage coming in. Pie lands, half ring lands on the Druid, and that's the game, right? So it's, I mean, this is just picture perfect rogue mage 2v2, right? You're going in with a sap on the kill target. You're opening with a pie. You're getting 1 or 2 defensive cooldowns. You're running away. You go back in. You get 1 or 2 more defensive cooldowns. You run away. You get 1 more reset. They have nothing because you rotated through all their defensives and you win in that 2nd or 3rd go, maybe that 4th go. And if you don't really live versus that, or as long as that, then you pretty much have no defensives and you're gonna die, right? So it's really about fast pace, a couple good goes, force the enemy's defensives, and when they have nothing left, get that CC and then land that kill. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked a rogue point of view from Rogue Mage 2v2, be sure to let me know. I've been playing a ton of my rogue in 2, so I have a ton of matchups for you guys against mages, DKs, rogues, ferals, whatever. So let me know if you enjoyed the rogue point of view. I can definitely upload more down below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this upcoming in the future. And follow me on Instagram, where I'm doing a ton of content talking about nutrition, fitness, what I'm doing in real life, behind the scenes. I actually did a behind the scenes on Instagram on this video. So people on Instagram that are following me get a little sneak peek of this video before it actually went live. And when I'm going live on Twitch and everything. So check out the Instagram, Xaryu LOL. I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.